Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy, and I wanted to do a little Throwback Thursday bloom with you. I haven't had a chance to paint like I would like, and I was playing around with colors and looking at some of my favorite colors to use in blooms, and that color right there, Tangerine Dream, is one of them. So I'm going to just do a really basic color palette. I'm using a blue black from Atelier, Australian red violet from Matisse, that Tangerine Dream color from Colourarte, and some Mother of Pearl, which is just sort of like a pearl color, and Cobalt Teal from Colourarte. So I did this one a couple years ago, and it just turned out really beautiful under resin. And so I just thought, since I haven't had a chance to paint, I wanted to share it with you. So this is just an 8-inch bloom, and yeah. So I think we're starting with the blue black. So one of the things I like about this color is this Tangerine Dream color is it's got such a nice shift, and it looks nice, um, kind of interacts nicely with all the other colors in the bloom. And so I currently am pulling all of my primary elements out and reorganizing them and trying to assess what I already have. Some of you may have heard that Leslie has made the decision to go ahead and retire and um, close the location for Colourarte. She may continue to do some things, some not primary elements, but some other things in the future. But she's going to focus on teaching, painting, and that kind of stuff, which is we're very happy for her. But knowing that primary elements and stuff are going to come to a close by the end of October, I was like, let me assess what I have. And I have a lot, let me tell you. But that color Tangerine Dream is one I don't ever want to run out of. It's just a great color. So I realized when I drug all of my primary elements out to see what I have, which doesn't really include what I have stashed of, extra stuff, I realized, I have so many different colors that sometimes it's difficult to use them all. Because when you go and open your drawer to get something, you're like overwhelmed, right? So I'm in the process of like grouping things either by color or by use. So for me, I like to use some of like the really frosty colors um, consistently toward the bottom of a bloom. And then I like to use colors like that Tangerine Dream to interact with all the other colors in the bloom, similar to how you might use an interference color. So I'm in the process of like sorting out how do I want to put these back in the drawer so that when I pull the drawer out, it makes sense, right? Do I want to put all the yellows together, or do I want to put most of the colors together and then, keep the frosty colors together and the interference type colors together? So that's just a peek into my brain. So we're going to go ahead and put our cell activator on. I remember when I was playing around with this, I default toward Australian red violet or rouge violet and blue black and a teal. Those are just sort of my go-to favorite colors. So it's not hard to see me use those colors in a bloom, but this is just one of those blooms that just really turned out, the colors just really turned out awesome together. Just a great combination. And then after it was resined, of course, that the way the sparkle just kind of came through and interacted with those colors was really outstanding. So I thought if I needed to share a Throwback Thursday video, this might be a fun one. And I was practicing my blow at the time, so I decided to try to blow it out myself, which, I'm not doing too terrible here. Very slow. But, I was learning how important it is to not blow over the same place. As you can tell, my blow is always a work in progress. But aren't we all a work in progress, right? So anyway, this is a quick little video for you. But if you were not aware about the Colourarte news, there is going to be sales and all of that until the doors close. So pay close attention to that at colourarte.com. I think everything is slated to close by the 31st of October. So Leslie's not going anywhere. She's still going to be around, but obviously keeping a big warehouse open and all that sometimes at some point, you know, if you want to make a huge transition in life and teach and focus on those new things, then, you know, it's it's a good thing for her, I think. I think it's going to be a good thing for her. But of course, all of us are panicking. We're like, "Oh my gosh, do we have enough to live on all of our primary elements?" And let me tell you, like I have a lot of them. So, but I probably still will stock up on a couple of my favorites, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on. Is if I had to buy a couple to just kind of keep on hand, which ones would those be? The good thing about like the purely pigments and the fluid acrylics is you can really make a lot of nice custom colors using some interference with those colors, and so that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to make your own custom colors too. So anyway, don't hesitate to take advantage of that. Also in the description box, there's great discount codes for not just Colourarte, but you know, everything Pixel Paint Designs, which is where I get my Australian Floetrol. I've got resin discounts, all kinds of stuff in there for you. So now you can see this one part over here, kind of where I'm picking out those bubbles. It's kind of naked there, but it turns out okay. I'm pulling out globbies and stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing okay. I have video content to edit that's more laser stuff related. I just have been really swamped right now with school, so I'm hoping to be able to do some painting stuff here and there very soon. So thank you for being patient with me. The cool thing about doing some of the laser projects is I can do that in stages. You know, I can cut it and paint it a different day and put it together. It just takes some time to edit that content because it's designed to kind of help people who are new to using lasers too, to kind of adjust to their learning curve as well. So it takes some time to, because I want to show people how I set up the file and use the software and stuff too. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. The colors are just great together. I just really love them. And I hope to be able to do some painting or some resin stuff soon. I did start a big geode, but all I have done so far is lay the glass down. So that's, it's been over a week since I did that, so hopefully. If you didn't catch my video on the acrylic blanks that are available, I do have some acrylic coaster blanks available. Right now I have cut hearts, and I have Texas shapes, and I have some maple leaves, and they're a lot of fun to use. Of course I can do squares and circles and stuff too, but they're a lot of fun to use because you can peel the backing off one side and you can do your art on it, and then once it's finished, all you have to do is heat up the other side and peel it off. You don't have to deal with resin drips and sanding and all of that stuff. Super fun to work with, because we all know the fun part is the art, not the clean up and finishing, you know. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you for hanging with me for a few minutes. And again, I hope to be able to do some more art very soon. In fact, I would love to just redo this color palette. I really like it a lot. I also am hoping that life will calm down a little bit and I'll be able to do lives a little bit more often. I think that's a fun environment to play around with mixing color and trying new things. And, you know, unfortunately for artists, YouTube, there's always pressure to like make videos short. And, you know, I think we all have to succumb to that pressure sometimes, but I, as a fellow artist, always love to hear another artist's thought process and hear them work through things and kind of wrestle with their project. And you can do that more with a live. So this is sort of an upside down close-up, but can you kind of see why I like that Tangerine Dream color? Like, it has a nice pink and blue shift, and it picks up the color around it. So as I'm organizing my colors, I think I'm going to keep colors like that in a separate place so that I can easily pull from them, because some of them just work well for this. Anyway, I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.